Gray nurse sharks, 11 feet long and 350 pounds with protruding razor-sharp teeth. But my guide and ocean world shark expert, Brendan Kelly, says they're gentle as little lambs. He says,
now, as you can see, the sharks do have access to this portion of the tank, but that said, generally they like to stay down in the southern end of the aquarium. Just like in the wild, they like to congregate in one area. So as the dive progresses, they generally come slightly closer, and slightly closer still. Ready to rock and roll?
ready. They come looming right up on you. Right in your face. And it's hard to disabuse yourself of the notion that at any minute, regardless of what Brendan might have assured me, one of these beasts won't start getting all busy chomping away on my soft parts. Totally awesome. Oh man, that was great. It's as zen-like and restful as it gets in my life. After a morning of shark and stingray-related frolic, I know I always like to have a casual, low-impact meal. And conveniently enough, my friend Matt has just opened a new place, Chiswick, where all that good stuff from the family farm is put where it belongs, on my plate. There's a garden right outside the kitchen door.
What are you growing here?
Radishes down here. We cultivated 700 yesterday. So as you can see, they're getting big and fat. Nothing better. This is a local community restaurant. It's all about shared food.
Order up one rosemary bread.
Moran's lamb, Moran's beef, stuff from the garden, and just simple fare. I just want a restaurant that I want to eat the food that I want to eat. And it is. It's fried chicken, it's little sliders, whole chickens. Just come and eat, have a glass of champagne, some oysters, leave, you know? You want to come in and have the big, you know, banquet menu on a Saturday night, you can, but it's all about shared. And we're right in the middle of Sydney. There's nothing else like it.
And inside, a wood-burning oven that's central to the rustic menu. Flatbread, slow-roasted lamb, and the grass-fed beef.
You got a bit more vinegar there, Skip? Chardonnay vinegar? Richie, is this my bit?
It's a hot plate.
Oh, that's
Bit
pretty.
of Moran's lamb. Slow cooked for about 3.5 hours. That's a whole shoulder. And I really only want to serve shoulders here. Reason being, secondary cut, flavour.
Right? Wow, look at it, it's falling right apart.
Fresh herbs, some chickpeas, fresh tomatoes. It's heaps of flavour.
This is a wonderful thing, this shoulder, huh?
Shoulders are best. That wood oven though just roasts that skin so it gets so crispy on top. I just love the texture of it.
Slides right off. Just a beautiful dish, right?
Know what else is beautiful? This. Moran family beef.
Fresh,
I knew you well.
Over the top, and just grilled on the wood grill.
And this is your beef.
Moran's beef.
Yeah, and it just gets better and better here. I mean, Billy, look at this. A garden right in the middle of the posh section of town. And a restaurant in it.
We're living well, we're eating well. The weather's pretty hard to beat, you know. It's been a bit wet since you've been here.
If we were a little closer, and just a little closer. I'd be here, like, all the time.
Can't do Sydney without doing Chinatown. It's a fundamental aspect of what makes Sydney great. All that amazing Chinese, Thai, and Vietnamese food, a thriving Asian community. But the Chinese, maybe the best and oldest. Golden Century is where all the chefs, and I mean all the chefs, go sooner or later. Mostly later, like late at night when drunk after service.
This is, as I understand, it's like every chef who ever comes to Sydney and meets up with other chefs, sooner or later, they end up here. Why here?
It's open late.
Yeah. It's hard to find something open late in Sydney unless it's a kebab joint.
Plus the food's awesome
It's
as well.
awesome. You order out the tanks, everything's super fresh.
Tank after tank of the fruits of the sea, right to your plate after a brief interval in the walk, served with a cold beer or three. I'm joined by Ben, Elvis, and Elvis's wife, Sarah.
The economy seems to be good, and there seems to be a lot of money floating around and a lot of disposable income because people are eating in restaurants like crazy. Am I wrong?
I think there was something like 80 restaurants opened up in Sydney
80.
in last year. It's cheaper to eat out than cook at home.
Something changed a while back where people said, I'm willing to spend money for ingredients, you know, for a night out, but I want to have fun when I'm doing it.
Like with our place, we try to make it like one of our house parties, you know what I mean? Like where the music's loud, there's plenty of food, there's plenty of booze, everyone's having a good time, you know what I mean? No one feels like, you know, oh, I can't talk loud or I can't do this.
It's a small place too. People like being able to get up from their table and know someone else on another table, and that happens all the time. Like it's fun.
Cut. Remove brains. Extract tail meat, then dice. Pair with raw salmon and oysters. It emerges from a thick cloud of dry ice like Zeppelin at the Garden, 1975.
Oh, it's all scooped out. I see. All right.
This was a lobster brain.
That's nice.
How does brain taste?
Creamy.
Oh, this place is awesome.
Yeah, man.
It must be even more, like, super awesome when drunk.
But it's pretty social here, like that time of the night, you know, like about 2 a.m. It's just like full of chefs.
Especially when you're in the restaurant business, where you really feel, especially after a shift, you can't talk to normal people. You need to see people who understand what kind of a strange and terrible world you live in, you know? That's why I'm married within the business.
That's why I got into the business.